Hey guys, welcome back. Today we finally got week one. Well, almost done week one. We still got Monday Night Football, but that'll be its own little recap video. We're gonna be recapping every single Sunday football game. So yeah, we're all gonna skip a couple of games. So we're gonna skip 3 games: Eagles and Cowboys, because that was a Thursday night football game. Chiefs Chargers, that was the Brazil game. That was its own video. And Dolphins Colts, because I just don't want to talk about it again. Let's move on it. Alright. So let's just start with our first game with the Steelers and Jets. The Steelers beat the Jets in a shootout, 34-32. Aaron Rodgers is not washed. Justin Fields he actually looks good. But Garrett Wilson's overweight as hell. Sauce Gardner still sucks. Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he's not washed. The one game was kind of mid for Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren wasn't bad. DK Metcalf had a good Steelers debut. And then yeah, overall the defense did some good stuff. But first game, Steelers win. Alright, we got the Panthers versus the Jaguars, and Bryce Young looks terrible again. Yeah, okay. Now I feel like Bryce Young can step up from this, but like. Well, Bryce Young has a better offense than last year. There should be no reason why he should be this ass again. But Terry McMillan's good. It's good. Chuba Hubbard is good. Rico Dowdle did fine. I thought that said Trevor Etienne. I thought that said Travis Etienne. I was like, what the fuck is he doing on the Panthers? He's a Jacksonville Jaguar. And speaking of Travis Etienne, god damn, he had a pretty good rushing game. Trevor Lawrence looked at mid as hell. He still doesn't look good at all. He doesn't. But a lot of people agree Trevor Lawrence because the Jaguars are probably gonna be good. Brian Thomas Jr. had a kind of disappointing debut, 9 yards, but he did have a touchdown. But fuck, that was the rushing. Well, even that though, one reception for one reception for 11 yards. That's still kind of disappointing from Brian Thomas. I was hoping a little bit more. Receivers were kind of ass. Travis Hunter did have a better debut than fucking Brian Thomas. Hunter's gonna be very good. I can see that. Defense. Travis Hunter got a tackle, and that's it. So yeah. And now we're going to the shitty game into the Cardinals and Saints. Now, I can't believe, like, before I made my predictions for week one, I was joking when I was saying, the Saints might win this. And they almost win it, but because Spencer Rattler's ass, you can't. So, speaking of, Spencer Rattler sucks. The Saints are just completely cooked. Alvin Kamara's the only bright spot on that team. Everyone else, ass. Just completely ass. The Saints might actually go 0-17. The Cardinals, though, Kyler Murray looks fine out there. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray's a way better wide receiver duo than wide receiver quarterback duo than last year. So that is good. Trey McBride's doing Trey McBride stuff. James Conner. Overall, like, this offense have so much potential. It's just this Kyler Murray guy who doesn't know how to fucking play football at some points. Overall, though, again, Cardinals beat the Saints 20-13. That was pretty shitty, but hey, whatever. All right, Commandos and Giants, and yeah, okay. So the Giants will actually go 0-17. We all knew the Giants were going to be ass, but like, we thought the preseason they were going to look good. They're ass. The Giants are ass. Russell Wilson, 17. For 3,738 yards. Malik Nabers, though, he looks good. Russell Wilson being the leading rusher of the game is kind of depressing, not gonna lie. Other than Malik Nabers, that team's terrible. But, okay, the offense is shit, except for Malik Nabers, but they still count out a good Washington team. Well, not a bad Washington team. Jaden Daniels, 19 for 30, 233 yards, and a touchdown. So, yeah, the Commandos might not even go on. I mean, I don't think Daniels is going to go on a sophomore slump. I'll tell you who's going to go on a sophomore slump, though, very soon. Deebo Samuel is back. Yeah, Debo Samuel's so back. Terry McLaurin, what the hell were you, bro? Disappointing. 2 receptions, 27 yards. Come on. Debo Samuel, though, 7 receptions, 77 yards. It's same with the rushing. One carry for 19 yards and a touchdown. That was pretty good. Zach Oates, too. Don't forget about him. Um, yeah, overall, Commandos, they played fine today, but also I can't really say they played fine because they got a very good defense from the Giants. Now we're going to the Buccaneers and Falcons. So this was an all-time classic, and god damn, Baker Mayfield looked very good. Now at the first half, I was a little concerned about Baker Mayfield, but hey, now he's better. And Menko Ibuka is officially the future for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and receivers, because as Mike Evans is getting older, Chris Godwin, it's not even is Chris Godwin still? I think Chris Godwin's still injured. He's not even in the game. What the fuck? Bucky Irving was the lead. Well, going to be one of the leader rushings, but Baker Mayfield had more rushing yards. Rashad White was fine. Going to the Falcons. Michael Penix almost going for 300 yards in his fourth game starting. Yeah, Michael Penix Jr. might actually be a very good quarterback, and I underestimated Michael Penix. Well, I kind of knew that the Falcons were going to be good, but they might actually be good, unless Falcons quarterbacks can actually just play well with the Buccaneers somehow, just like Kirk Cousins did the last 2 times. But this time the Buccaneers can actually beat the Falcons in this situation. Bijan Robinson for receiver, and more receiving yards for Bijan Robinson. Kyle Pitts, yeah, had a pretty good game. Drake London had a mid game. Bijan Robinson, though, he's a fucking running back, and he lead the game in receiving. So that's pretty interesting. Now with the Bengals and Browns, and honestly, if the Browns had a kicker, they would have won this game. The Bengals would have started 0-1 again, but instead, the Bengals won. Joe Flacco was the better quarterback in this game, even though he threw 2 picks. He almost threw for 300 yards and a touchdown. Joe Burrow, the Bengals offense was just bad. The Browns are so bad that somehow they might be worse than the 2024 Patriots, the team that was supposed to go 0-17 last year. And the Bengals offense looks pretty shitty. T. Higgins had a good game, but I guess Jamar Chase had a pretty bad game. Joe Burrow had a not Joe Burrow game. Chase Brown had a fine game. Now again, the Browns, Jerry Jeudy had a fine performance. Joe Flacco, yeah, that's basically it. Then we got the Raiders versus Patriots, and Drake May looks so fucking bad. Oh wow, yeah, Drake May is trash. Trayvon Henderson was the leading rusher. Yeah, even the fucking receiver Cole. Who the fuck is this dude? Who the fuck is this? This is what I'm talking about. Legit. The Patriots suck on fucking receivers. We don't even know half the receivers on the Patriots. No wonder why Drake May still looks ass. Geno Smith, though. Oh, Geno Smith had a good game. 1 touchdown, 362 yards. Ashton Jeanty went for a touchdown. Ashton Jeanty's going to be very good. Brock Bowers doing Brock Bowers things. Jacoby Myers. Now, Trey Tucker had himself a good game. Now, imagine if they had a Amari Cooper on that team. Oh, yeah, that would have been crazy. But sadly, Amari Cooper retired a couple days before kickoff, which was kind of dumb, but whatever, I guess. 49ers versus Seahawks. Sam Darnold is officially getting exposed, and I told y'all Seahawks are going to be at bad. The only reason why I had them beating the 49ers week 1 was because they were at home, and I had them splitting. So that's the first thing. Second thing, too, is that, I don't know, because legit, Sam Donald. Yeah. Jackson Smith and Jigma. It was an ugly defensive battle, though. Brock Purdy went full 26-35 for 277 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Christian McCaffrey is back. Ricky Pearsall, the only good receiver on this team because everyone else is injured. Christian McCaffrey had a good receiving game. Same with fucking George Kittle, but I'm pretty sure he got injured, didn't he? Didn't George Kittle got injured or something? Yeah, dude. That sucks, bro. George Kittle's injured, bro. The Niners cannot take a fucking break. Sam Donald again. He got exposed. This is not a Sam Donald type game. This is now. I was expecting a little bit more from Sam Donald, because only week 1. But like, Jackson Smith and Jigma had a good game though. Cooper Kupp, bro. Oh yeah. How old are you? 32. Yeah, no wonder. See, Cooper Kupp is beyond washed. Cooper Kupp is washed. The defense played good, but overall it was a quite a quiet defensive battle game. Now we got the Broncos and Titans, and this is where I have my sophomore slump quarterback, Bo Nix. Damn, he was bad. 25 for 40, 176 yards, touchdown and 2 picks. Though he was lucky that he was facing on the Titans, because if the Broncos were facing on any other team, any other bad team, well, good team I meant, like a true contender, like let's say the Seahawks, for example, like they did last year, they would have lost. This was terrible from Bo Nix. Now, do I blame Bo Nix on the receiver core? A little bit, because Evan Ingram's not bad, Marvin Mims, Cortland Sutton, okay. J.K. Dobbins was pretty good, but I'm just saying, like, Bo Nix, though, he wasn't that good. Now, it's only week 1. He could get better. It was just like last year. Bo Nix was one of the worst quarterbacks for the month of September. Before October, November, December, he looked like a top rookie of the year. But, so let's see how Bo Nix performs. But I feel like he is going for a sophomore slump. The Titans, though, Campbell had a pretty good debut, 12 for 28, averaged 12 yards. Now, again, yeah, well, they gotta give the Titans needs to give Kim more weapons, dude. Tyler Lockett has 0 receptions for. Oh my god, I had hope for Tyler Lockett, but I guess not. Tony Pollard is the leading receiver for 29 yards. That is the most depressing thing I ever seen in my entire life. Wow. Sorry, Campbell. I'm so sorry, bro. Oh, yeah, overall, it's another great game. Then we got the Packers and Lions, and yeah, the Lions got exposed. I feel like maybe they need Ben Johnson, because yeah, and that's why when I was doing my record predictions and the Lions going like 10-7, 9-8, and y'all was roasting me. Yeah, okay, but like, here's the thing, Dan Campbell without Ben Johnson, we haven't actually seen him. That first year was terrible. Second year, I think that's when they got Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn. And then the last 3 years, they were very good. Now, are they going to be mid? They're going to be shit. Or they're going to be good. And it might be going to a shit route. Jared Goff, 31-39. Jared Goff wasn't terrible, but the offense, bro. That was sad, bro. Isaac Tesla. Damn, Bo's cooking. Bo cooked throughout the preseason, and now he's cooking this season. Yeah, the receiver core's completely kind of sad. The Packers, Jordan Love had a good game, but yeah, Micah Parsons had his first sack as a Green Bay Packer. So yeah, Micah Parsons might be also the main reason why the Packers are good, but still, man, like. The Lions, they might be cooked this year. Who knows, bro? Who knows? The Lions, I don't know, man. Jared Goff did it again. Jared Goff had a fine game. David Montgomery was the leading rusher, though, and 25 yards is kind of sad. Sam Laporta. I told you the Lions were weak blessing, but no one wants to listen to me. And the reason why I have the Lions being the Packers week 1, too, if y'all wondering, is because I thought the Lions owned the Packers, but I feel like that was a Ben Johnson thing, not a Dan Campbell thing / Jared Goff thing. Alright, oh well, we got this boring ass game. Alright, so Texans versus Rams. C.J. Stroud looked not bad at all, and not really, no. 19 for 27, 188 yards, and an interception, no touchdowns. But can we really blame C.J. Stroud for looking terrible out there? No, we can't, dude. Okay, here's the thing. Half of his offense is still injured. Okay, his best receiver this game was Jaden Higgins. Who the fuck is that? I don't know. Nico Collins was irrelevant. Everyone else is old as well. Everyone else is injured. Nick Chubb is beyond washed, due to the leg injury. And honestly, yeah, Nick Chubb was amazing. I like Nick Chubb, but he's a wash now. The Rams, the Puka was doing Puka things. 130 yards, 0 touchdown. Devontae Adams had a good game. Matthew Stafford had a good game. Kyron Williams. The whole offense was very good, and it was exciting to see. Yeah, the Rams are going to have a very good year. But here's the thing. The Rams only scored 14 points, mainly because the Texans' defense is top 10. Here's the thing. The Texans, I still have them going to the playoffs, and 10-7. The main reason why is probably beat the Texans defense, but the Texans defense is so fucking good, but the offense is shit. And again, if we put C.J. Stroud in a situation like the Miami Dolphins, he would have passed for 400 yards. This game. No, I still think Tua's better than C.J. Stroud. It's just because Tua just had an unlucky game. Okay, don't even mention it. Alright, now we got the Ravens and Bills, and this game was fucking crazy, dude. First off, Derrick Henry absolutely owns the Buffalo Bills. 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. Zay Flowers, 143 yards at a touchdown. Lamar Jackson, the whole offense went off, dude. Wow. D-Hop had a good game. That one-handed catch from D-Hop, too, was so fucking good. The Bills side, Josh Allen was inaccurate as hell, and he should have had 2 interceptions, but the referees were helping out the Bills, and also that's why they won the game too, was the referees. I went on a whole rant about that, I think this morning, about that. So, yeah, James Cook carries the Bills per usual. Josh Allen sucks. Overall, though, at one point, yeah, it was 40-25, and the referees, I feel like the referees were helping out the Bills so much, and you can see Baltimore still had a better game than Buffalo, and I'm just saying this too. If the referees did not give the Bills that 1 extra second before the first half ended, the Ravens would have won this game. But they gave the Bills that 1 extra second so they could win this game because they want to prove who's the quote unquote real MVP in Josh Allen. Even though Josh Allen's not the real MVP, that will go to Lamar Jackson. He is the true MVP, not fucking Josh Allen. Josh Allen sucks. And yeah. Overall, that is the end of our Sunday football recap. It's good to have it back too. Well, this is my first time doing it, but fuck it. It's better than reading through preseason stats and not wondering who the fuck some of these players are. Except for if you're the Patriots receivers, And I don't even know who the fuck you are because, Patriots suck. Surely I can't be talking after getting destroyed by the fucking Daniel Jones, but let's still talk about that. Let's move on to next week. We beat the shit out of the Patriots. Anyways, overall, this week 1 was kind of mid. And I like that Dolphins game though. If that was probably the most exciting games, definitely the Bills and Ravens. If the referees were not wigging the Bills and Ravens, then the Ravens would have won. But whatever, I guess. Also, the Steelers and Jets was entertaining. It was also very entertaining to see the Steelers, seeing the Jets lose. It was kind of fun. Buccaneers and Falcons was very good to watch. Everything else though, kind of mid. And then the 2 primetime games was very good. I liked it. Overall, again, this will wrap up our video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.